Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 10 of the J-Fed Football Show. I'm here to break down your week and what has been going on so far in the NFL. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hit that first bullet point. YouTube fucking TV. I don't have you, but I know there's a lot of people out there pissed off at you. And let me get started because I was the first one to rave about you years ago. Told all my friends. Friends probably signed on to YouTube TV. It's great. You can have it on the go. If you travel, you can take it wherever you want to go. YouTube TV is great. That's back when it was $40 fucking dollars. I know it's not only YouTube TV's fault. It's fault of the fucking greedy ABC, all these channels. But of course, YouTube TV, if you don't know what I'm talking about right now, before I go off my tangent, they do not have any ABC channels right now. So not only do you lose your Monday Night Football, you lose college football games galore. But thankfully, we're not in the SEC. So far, none of it's been affected. However, YouTube TV is giving away $20 because you guys missed football this week. They can take their $20, turn it sideways, and stick it straight up their ass and get paper cuts all the way in and out of it. Next bullet point leading into it. NFL paywalls. Oh my God. I know everybody's got to be pissed about these paywalls. They have put them up all over the place. Just think about it. Okay, cool. They took your ABC away. Well, I bet people went up and signed up for the ESPN app and then they're able to get it. Well, guess what? It didn't work that way because you still got to have the cable provider. Regardless, paywalls are everywhere. You got to have Netflix. You got to have Prime. You got to have yourself Red Zone that you pay for. If you don't do that, Sunday Ticket, go fuck yourself. I mean, the NFL is making hands over fists and it's all over you. And why? Because of three simple words. The NFL hates you. Last bullet point. We got fantasy trade deadlines either coming up this week or have already passed. And if I didn't talk about it last week, I wanted to go ahead and talk about the fantasy trade deadlines. And guess what? I'm breaking that fourth wall. If you guys didn't know, I make videos for two leagues. An ESPN League and the CBS Federation of Champions League. So guess what? If you didn't figure it out, your mind's fucking blown. But I'm going to talk about them both a little bit in this breakdown. Just for example, because sometimes people might wonder what goes on in another league. CBS League. We have made 14 trades so far. We have had a maximum of 5 trades within a 124-hour period, and the shit goes haywire. You have until Thursday to make trades in that league. Guaranteed. I guarantee you will see some done. 14 trades. Let's talk about what is the worst trade in that league. Let's go ahead and put it up on the screen. The worst trade in that league was done by me because I'm a fucking loser. And I traded CeeDee Lamb away when he got hurt for Cortland Sutton and Bilal Tootin. Didn't work out real well for me. Cortland Sutton's been a dud. So that's the worst trade, hands down. But, you know, we have had good trades. This one, I think, was one of the best ones where both teams worked out for it. Put this one up on the board. We got Apple Cherry Berry. They were trading away, I believe, Derrick Henry, Jalen Hurts, and T.J. Hawkinson. Penix and the JJ ended up getting out of the trade because actually I wrote that wrong and Apple Cherry Berry got them people. Getting in the trade, Penix and the JJ got Jared Goff, Dalton Kincaid, and Kyren Williams. Pretty crazy to think about. But you got till Thursday. ESPN, I don't really know if it passed last week. I couldn't tell you. It could have been last week. I think it could be this week. Who fucking knows? All I'm going to say is this. We've had 4 trades in that league. Never a heavy trade league. We probably won't get one at the deadline. Big deal. Worst trade, and I looked this up, and it's baffling because at the time, I don't think he thought he was making a bad trade. ESPN, welcome to week 10. We're here to talk about what happened in the league this week. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hit some music for that breakdown. All right, we got Show Me Your TDs at 116, Low Feds at 102. Dak Shots 110, Phallus Cowboys 93. Bunsen Jays 107, Dick Cream 117. Sioux Girls 1 Cup 143, you Madden Bro 92. Big Fat Titty Burger 113, Biscuit Heads 115. Finger Bang Lake JPP 175, Kiddos Hurt Hammy 143. Let's go ahead and put up the playoffs and let's talk about a couple things. First, we got our playoff standings. And if you look there, they're tight as they ever could be. But you know what's even tighter? Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about who's paying for a fucking barbecue. Right now, it's looking like me and Nate are paying for the barbecue straight down the middle right now. Unreal. We've had the worst season ever. You never know, we might jump out of it. There's about 4 or 5 teams that are in this battle for the barbecue. There's a couple teams that are in a playoff spot battle, as well as a barbecue battle. And then you got a couple teams like Matt and Casey, and a couple other teams that are just up there battling for the top seeds. So pretty wild to look at, but right now it looks like I'm paying for the barbecue. We still got 4 weeks to go, and I'm hoping that fucking changes because my life sucks right now. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about some awards. Let's go ahead. Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson Award's going to go to Finger Bang Lake JPP. Congratulations. You're starting to put up a little heater together. All of a sudden, you got 2 wins going straight, putting up 175 points with your whopping trade that you made. And congratulations on that point. The Shaft. We got to rewind the tape. Go back to who the Shaft was last week. We have to revise the Shaft because we all know last week Big Fat Titty Burger definitely got the Shaft. And it was the biggest, longest golden shaft I've ever seen in my life going to somebody's rectum. But we got to give it to last week's revised golden shaft in the Big Fat Titty Burger. This week's shaft, Kiddos Hurt Hammy. Putting up the points again. They are on fire when it rolls in with these points. The sad thing is they have one of the higher point totals in the league, and they just keep having bad luck recently. They went on a streak. They're up and down, up and down, up and down. But Kiddos Hurt Hammy, this golden shaft is for you this week. The Caboose. Let's go ahead and roll that beautiful, famous footage.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Caboose of the week.
This week's Caboose is our number 1 seed, believe it or not. It can happen to anyone. Anyone who can put up a bad week. You could be on a heater, and next thing you do, you're fucking around with a train conductor in the back of a caboose. So, without further ado, let's go ahead, roll it on out with that. I will go ahead and see you next week. You guys have a wonderful day.
Number 1 seed, his name is Matt. His record's good, that's a fact. But this week he's in the back. The leader of the whack, crack, and smack. It's riding in the back. Yo, check it. It's the new guy sitting in the back wanting to die. This week his team played small fry. Now we all know what that means. He could be seen with Mean Gene, the caboose fucking machine. There's like a truck, but it's Gene the conductor. New guy, you feel that boost that making you loose. It's really, really sore being the caboose.